Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us this Sunday night for episode 47 of the Suggestion Box. We're going to have a fun hour of improv comedy. Join us in the YouTube chat. Give us suggestions throughout the night. And please welcome your host, me. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Carganilla. Thank you so much for being here. It's so great to be back with you. As it's been about 9 months since I joined this cast and this show. Could that be right? 9 months? Something like that. I'm so thrilled to be back here. That theme music is, of course, Mr. Dan Franklin. Things I meant to say. Give it up for Dan Franklin. He's not here, but I got to hang out with him yesterday. And it's a very cool thing that we're celebrating here this evening, not just being together for some improv comedy, but exactly 2 years ago tonight, Dan Franklin, Stephanie Renee Wall, and Alex Suarez sat down to bring you the very first episode of Quarantine with Friends. That was a Friday night 2 years ago, and the following night, that Saturday, was the very first ever online Polly's Picnic, which turned out to be Polly's online variety show, number 21. It was the 21st Polly's Picnic, and we just enjoyed number 96 on Friday. So, you know, what was originally going to be a 4-week quarantine became 8, became 104, just about 104 weeks. And so the world changed in so many different ways, but some great things came out of it. And I think I would include this show as something great that came out of it. It is the Suggestion Box. My name is Paul Carganilla. I want to say hello to everybody in the chat tonight. I see Amanda Benjamin, Elise Dickinson, Diana Nicole, Angelica Bolschweiler, Susan Kuhn, Anna Gina Vola, our cruise director. So many great friends in here. I saw Dave Hill. I saw Christina earlier. Melissa Catano is here as well. And if you're watching, it's just like any improv show. We're going to come to you for suggestions. Scott Gilbert's here as well. Hello, Scott. So go ahead and jump into the YouTube chat if you are watching live. And if you are watching live, please let your friends know this is happening. Help us spread that algorithm. Hit the like button. Share the link. Tell people we're here for the next hour. And we're going to hang out and hopefully share some laughs together. Let me introduce you to the cast this evening. Turning on their cameras, hopefully ready to do so whenever I say their name. Let's hear it for Tom Carrozza. Streaming in from New York City. Welcome,
Yes,
Tom.
Paul. Nice to have you back. I hope it wasn't 9 months that you've been away from us, but maybe it was.
I don't know.
Nice to have you.
Do some research, but maybe, I don't know. Denny Seigel is here. Denny Seigel. Hello, my love.
Hello, Paul. I'm gonna just embarrass you for a second and just say, like, Paul is a living example of what happens when one man, be it Gandhi, be it Martin Luther King, be it Jesus. I don't want to go too crazy here, but the point is, one human being. Seriously, I'm not making fun of Jesus, everyone. I'm totally spiritual, but I'm saying one person who literally wants to uphold his friends and give them a place to perform and cares about people who used to come and exchange love at Disney, has an idea and just puts it out there and changes so much. And Paul, this show saved my soul during the lockdown and so many people. And I know you started it not out of your own ego, but because you wanted your friends to have a place to perform and you wanted the people watching to have a place to come together. And in the early days, we would just sit here and talk after the show, and like it was a place to process. And that is from your good heart and Jamie's good heart. So bless you, bless you, bless you, and bless everybody watching. We know you're there and we love you. Thank you, guys.
Godfather.
Hi, Russell.
You're too kind. Thank you, Denny. And as I've said a million times, like I just said, hey guys, you want to do this? And everybody in the cast, everybody in the audience said, yes, let's come together and do it. I cannot take credit for any of that, but thank you. We just heard his voice. Give it up for Danny Roque. Danny.
Why do that? Hi.
As he turns on his camera because he's really good with technology. There he is. Danny Roque. Good to see your face. I'd rather
turn on late than too early.
Let's hear it for Jane Brucker. Jane's here.
Okay. Let's hear it for my Carganilla.
Oh, the Vodfather is what they do.
Godfather, yes.
My Carganilla.
And joining us, a guest starring for, it's not his first time. He's been here several times, but we love it anytime he jumps in as a guest star. Mr. Todd Stubbler. Give it up for Todd.
Hello.
Nutball.
All right,
We are here.
We are here, and thank you for being here. We're going to jump into our first game, which is usually, like, I think toward the end. It's it's a banger, as our stream director Sam would say. This is Worst Job Interview or Miss Pringle. What we need from the audience is an occupation, just any old occupation, and our friend Tom Carrozza is going to act as the hiring executive for that job, and he's going to have a lineup of candidates that are there to apply. But joke's on him, as it is improv comedy. These applicants are the worst job interviews he could actually prepare for or not prepare for. Yeah, we got a few here in the chat. Oh gosh, some good ones. Soldier from Diana Nicole. We've got a high-rise window washer from Dave Hill. David Benjamin says street pole cleaner. We've got delivery driver, rodeo clown. I'm going to go ahead and jump out and grab high-rise window washer from Dave Hill. Thank you. We'll go ahead and grab that one. I'll hand it to Tom Carrozza. Here is Miss Pringle.
Who's what?
Turn your cameras off. Everybody turn your cameras off.
Picky.
Well, Miss Pringle. Yes. Today I'm going to be hiring a new high-rise window washer because the windows outside my executive office is very streaked. Yes. Is there anybody in the waiting room ready to apply for this job? Okay. Send in the first applicant, won't you? This should be... Oh, hello. Yeah.
So excited to come here. This is the job I was born to do. I'm so
excited. Excited, yeah. Well, tell me about what kind of experience have you had washing windows?
Well, I didn't graduate school. They said that I was annoying. And they kicked me right on out, even though I feel that I'm really good for this position. And if you knock me off, I have nowhere to go but down.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping though that you don't fall. Or what is it that makes you right for this job besides that?
Well, I like to get all the little spots that you missed.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll keep your file on resume. No, we'll keep your resume on file. You've unnerved me so.
Okay.
Thank you.
What? Okay. Oh,
right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Oh boy. Ms. Pringle. Yes. Is there anybody else in the waiting room who might want to apply for this job? All right. Send them in. I'm ready. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I heard you have a job position available.
Yes, it's a rather physically taxing job. It's somebody to wash the windows on my high-rise.
I've washed windows before on my house. Once. On the first floor, I've got like a thing I can reach with a stick, and I can sort of it's heavy, so I can only do it about 3 minutes. But I feel like I'm ready for this. I retired about 26 years ago, and I'm a little bored, and so.
You understand, though, that this is a very physically taxing job. You're going to be, 32 stories high on the outside of the building.
32 stories high?
It's a very high rise. Are you okay? You seem to have. Hello? Are you?
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that.
Okay, thank you for showing up, though. Well, if anything else opens up, I'll let you know.
How do I leave? Do I go out
that way? That way would be the other way. The other way.
This one.
Yes, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Hi. Welcome.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I understand you're in a position to hire.
I'm in a position, all right. Yes, we're looking for someone who could wash windows on my high rise.
Oh, I'm pretty good at washing windows. I unfortunately live in a glass house in the middle of an orchard. Spend half the day washing the windows.
Then you have no adverse reaction to Windex or any of those products that we use.
Well, only when I breathe it. Then I break out in hives. Do I need to use Windex? Can't I just use water? I mean, the windows are so far away from the ground. Who's going to see streaks?
Well, I will. I'm on the other side of the window, you see, and so is my staff. You
never heard of blinds?
Well, that's not the point. The point is we have dirty windows, even up top, so we need someone.
Yeah, but that's what blinds are for.
No, blinds are to keep the sunlight out of our office. And,
if you can't see in, no one can see out. What's the problem?
We can see out. I think
not if you close the blinds. Am I not speaking English?
Well, we have a beautiful view. I paid a lot of money for this high rise, and we want to see the view outside my window.
You need to see out of every window?
Why not? We paid for the windows too.
You can only look out of one window at a time. Why are we being so picky?
Well, because it's a high rise and it's expensive and the windows are streaked, and I need someone who knows what they're doing to go outside and do that on ropes and a scaffold.
Ropes and a scaffold? What is this, the circus?
Yeah, no, it's a window washing position. Well, you know what? Thank you for showing up.
I can do your windows at the ground level. You want those clean too, don't you?
Yes, but that's secondary. Anybody could do those. We need someone who's
I dare not say anybody.
Well, just about anybody could clean the windows on the ground floor. We need someone who knows what they're doing about getting way up there in the sky to clean my windows.
I'm not worried about falling from that high. It's landing that concerns me.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much for coming in. You never know. We may call you. It's not
okay. I'll wait by my phone. Thank you.
Well, let's just see what happens there. Miss Pringle. Yes. Is there anybody else out there in the waiting room? Yes. Could you send them in, please? I didn't think it would be hello. Hello. Hi.
Sorry, I had to make sure the doorknob was clean before I came in. Hello. Thank you for seeing me today.
Yeah, sure. We're looking for a window washer for my high-rise skyscraper building.
Mm-hmm. I'm very good at cleaning things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hygiene is part of the job. I maybe should have put that in the ad. You strike me as being somebody without hygiene.
Why do you say that?
Intuition. I'm not
just cleaned your doorknob.
Yeah, and I use. Yeah, well, you did it. Yes, and I'm sure. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It looks like you've cleaned a lot of doorknobs that way.
Listen, that's what the ladies say at the club. But then once I get them home, ain't nobody upset. Okay, I clean the majority of surfaces in my house organically and without product. I mean, some people call it elbow grease. I call it old fashioned, just getting in there with your, with what God gave you.
I see. Now, tongue action seems to be your special skill. Am I correct in stating it that way?
I'm not used to men saying that, but yes.
No, you realize the windows in the sky. We have over 2,000 windows in this building, I imagine you'll run dry at some point.
I don't run dry. And if I talk with a lisp, it's not because my mouth is dry. It's only because I work this muscle so much. It's too big to fit in my mouth regularly. Its natural habitat is being out of my mouth licking something. I mean, the answer is clear. It should be clear to you. Let me just make sure you're seeing me correctly. Can you take your glasses off? I need to clean those eyes.
Oh, that tickles. All right, stop. Oh,
There's a hint of pineapple in there. Do you eat a lot of pineapple?
I do. Well, you know what? I'll tell you something, sir. Thank you for coming in. We may hire you for something else. You know, the Christmas party is just 9 months away, so you might be a shoe-in for that.
I'm kind of the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I believe that. Well, thank you again. I'll let you know one way or another.
Give me a call.
Yeah, go out. Miss Pringle. I can't believe we've had so many bad choices for this job. Is there anybody else out there in the waiting room who might want this job? Fine. Please send them in.
Oh, I gotta get on my step ladder. Hang on, a little short.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi. We're looking for someone to clean windows in my high-rise.
Yes, I've been practicing on my own glasses, and I feel confident. I have a special, I know it just says Kleenex, but to me it's Merlin's hanky. It's pretty magical. Just get on in there. You should have seen it before. You should have seen the other guy. I'm kidding. My glasses.
What is on? Did you clean your glasses already?
Well, of course. Look at them. You could, the whole perimeter's clean, and I'm pretty soon the whole. Yep. Look at that. This is just a taste of what I will bring to your establishment, sir. I'm Edna P. Wicklewacker.
Thank you, Edna. It's very tantalizing. Now you
It's
realize,
Wicklewacker, if you don't mind. You haven't bought me dinner yet.
yeah, you realize it's a very tall building, and you'll be on the outside, right?
I brought my stepladder, and I have a cardigan from my grandmother.
You know what? I think you're perfect for this job.
Oh, that's great.
Hired.
Where are you? I'll get the hang of it. This is great.
All right, you start today, so get out there and start on those windows.
I've been cleaning my own teeth too. This is really good news.
We might want to practice on that.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Perfect job placement. That's what we're here for. It's here for Tom Carrozza. Jane Brucker.
They have Tom do anything in human resources.
Oh, that's fun. Missed that game. We're going to play a game next called He Said, She Said. I'm going to welcome Miss Denny Seigel back into the chat. Wow, you cleaned everything so fast just now?
I'm a really good window washer, Paul.
You absolutely...
I have a boy here who licks things, and I just asked him to do his magic. He said it tasted like pineapple.
I think it depends on who you are and what your diet is. But this is a game where we play out a scene and we narrate each other's dialogue throughout. It's a lot of fun. What we need from the audience is a high stakes situation. And so as just to make it a little clear, go ahead and drop those high stakes situations into the chat. But just if you haven't seen this game, so we carry on the dialogue throughout, but we also narrate each other's actions, and we can't do anything unless the other person says we do it, so we're at the mercy of our scene partner, and it's a lot of fun. It's a roller coaster ride of emotions. We got some good ones here. A couple people want to see us playing a poker game. There's a court case, a rock, paper, scissors bet, a steak house, of course, the pun man, Mr. David Benjamin. I'm going to go ahead and go with Melissa Catano's suggestion because I'm not quite sure what it means, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Deer in a lake is the suggestion. That is our high stakes situation for He Said, She Said.
You're using a 2-point fishing lure to try and get Bucky?
She said as she pulled out a PVC pipe rigged with piano wire. I just thought maybe he would go for the fly. You know how, like, anytime we walk around Bucky, he's nipping at us. I put a fly on the lure, hoping, it would be a lot more humane than that.
He said, backing away from her pipe, defiantly shaking his fishing pole and throwing a resentful glance in her direction. He nips at us because I keep carrots in my pocket, you blockhead.
She said, as she pulls out a carrot, drops it on the ground, produces another carrot, drops it on the ground, produces one from her back pocket, and drops that on the ground. Woman, I've said several times throughout our marriage, I don't understand why you stay with me. And I'm starting to think maybe it's because of your love for carrots. Maybe you don't even need me.
He said, hurling his rod childishly into the lake and stomping on all 3 of her carrots. That was our lure for Bucky, Chad. It is now ground into the zigzag pattern on the bottom of your knockoff Ugg boots that I bought you from Amazon.
She said, as she pulled the boots off of his feet and flung them into the lake. I'm as barefoot as the day we got married. And listen, Edna, when I found out we couldn't have kids, it was devastating to me. I didn't know you would want to fill that void with wildlife. And if we cannot work together to get this deer out of the lake, I don't think we'll be able to save this.
He said, taking his wedding ring off and placing it in the center of a broken carrot on the ground. Wait, whoa, Chad. Whoa, hang on, man. Look, I know I call you things like blockhead and oaf and doofus, and I tell you that you're not half the man that my grandpappy was, which is true, but it doesn't mean I want a divorce. I guess I do just resent your citified ways.
She said, as Bucky slowly began to rise out of the water, levitating at the whim of her left hand like a puppet. Okay, I know we have secrets, but this, Edna, this is really freaking me out. If all you want is for me to just stay home on Friday nights and not go play high stakes poker games and be with you, that's all you need to say. But I believe in that magic, and I never wanted you to bring it into our house. You made that promise to me before we got married.
He said, closing his eyes and waiting for her to hurl the deer at his vulnerable head. Chad, you completely misunderstand me. I'm showing you this because I am a wood nymph, and I'm showing you. You think that I put this deer above you because he's a substitute child. I'm willing to drop him and drown him in this lake if it means saving our marriage. I am willing to drown this beautiful buck who has done nothing but munch my carrots. Our carrots. And grace us with his presence, but I'm willing to drown him. Because you never see me as a woman, you just see me as a domineering wood witch. I love you, Chad. I may not respect you all the time, but I love you.
She screamed as she unknowingly moved her hand above his head to make Bucky the deer actually levitate just 5 feet above the crown of his skull. Edna, I love you too. We can work this out. Just whatever we need to do to make our love not drop a deer on my head, and so I can survive and we can still be married and I won't have a broken back or neck. I want to do it.
He said, tap dancing as fast as he could to avoid Bucky, who was precariously waving back and forth. Chad, I need to know before I release Bucky to the wild. Are you saying you love me because you love me, or are you saying you love me because you don't want a 2-ton deer dropped on your precious, precious face?
She said as she began to raise him with her right hand, as so he was level with Bucky. They both float in the air in front of her. I always wanted you to be more strong-willed, to tell me what you want, and this is exactly what I've been looking for. Not magic, no, but for you to be honest with me and stop hiding behind shrouds of witchery and the mystery that is the strong, beautiful woman that you are. I just want you to be honest with me, and if that means I have to float in the air with Bucky, the deer, or if I have to ride bareback through the fields, I want to do it alongside you because I love you and there's no one else I would rather share the rest of this magical existence with.
He said, ripping off his shirt to reveal his slightly pouchy but farmer tanned body as he struggled vainly to clamber onto Bucky's back. Oh, Chad, seeing the two loves of my life together makes me realize I don't have to choose. No more magic in the house, except in the bedroom,
she said as she lowered them both, hopped onto Bucky's back with Chad, and flew to the bedroom on a magical deer ride to sweet, sweet lovemaking heaven.
Oh, dear.
That's a deer in the lake for you.
Thank you. Was it Melissa? Thanks, Melissa.
Melissa Catano, give it up for Denny Seigel.
Give it up for Paul Carganilla.
Hey, yo. Good times.
Except in the bedroom was a classic. Very funny.
Oh boy, we're gonna play some Jeopardy. I'm gonna invite Denny Seigel back in, Danny Roque, Jane Brucker, Tom Carrozza. Jump on in here. Now this is the game that is Jeopardy. What we need from the audience are professions. Go ahead and start dropping those professions in the chat as fast as you can. We're gonna assign those to the players. We also need Jeopardy type categories like states that start with the letter Z. Or
things that are orange.
Things that are orange, yes. Types of music.
Places I've been
Or
arrested.
libations.
Places I've been arrested? Is that what you said?
Things to be caught
Places Danny's been arrested.
stuck in a lake. All right, so from Jeremy, we've got an alligator tamer. That sounds great. We'll let the cast members claim them if they want them, I think.
No, you go ahead and hit us with it. Then it's forced on.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will say Mr. Tom Carrozza is an alligator tamer. We've got a football coach from Kathy B. I'm going to go ahead and give the football coach, oh, this is going to be good, to Danny Roque. And let's see, I've got a firefighter, and who's left is Jane Brucker. Jane's a firefighter. Tom is an alligator tamer. Danny is a football coach. And our three categories are going to be types of rocks, from Melissa Catano as well. Thank you. Types of rocks. Apps on your phone, from Diane and Nicole. Apps on your phone, types of rocks. And Dave's a little late with his occupation. He put tennis ball cleaner. I love that. But here's one. Siblings. That's our third category, again from Diana. So we've got siblings, apps on your phone, and types of rocks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jeopardy!
Hello and welcome to Jeopardy! I'm your host, Mayim Bialik, sisters, cousins, house cleaners, third daughter's professor. Welcome, welcome. And we have a very exciting game today with three fabulous contestants. Now, the first person I'm going to bring out is a football coach all the way from Newt Rockney, Newt Rock You. It's Danny Pigskin.
I hope everybody is going to be trying their best in this game. No slouching off.
Well, we'll see if they do. You bring your whistle to whip them into shape?
I brought more than a whistle. I brought a wet towel.
Oh boy, all right, a wet towel. I'm never going to say no to that. All right, moving on. We have one of the bravest people I've ever met. It is, and I've met Mahatma Paul. We have a firefighter all the way from Blaze, Minnesota. It's Jane Conflagration. Welcome, Jane.
Hey, yes, I'm from Minnesota, and I'm Black Swedish ancestry. I just got my ancestry.com back, and a lot of people wonder why, I don't hurry wherever I go, but I don't. What's the rush, really?
Well, you might say, what's the fire? And there actually probably is one. Wow, that's really not helpful. All right. I'm getting panned by my own support team. All right. Moving on. We have our returning champion all the way from, of course, well, he could be from anywhere. There's alligators all over this great, crazy planet. So we'll let him tell us. It's an alligator tamer, Tom Chomsky. Hey, Tom.
Hi. Thank you. It's great to be back here.
It's great to have you back. Now, you have racked up. You really took a bite out of our account here. You have racked up $14,375 in 7 days, which some would say isn't that impressive, but you are the returning champion.
Be that as it may, I'm looking forward to a snappy game.
Oh, all right. Well, let's get cracking then. So let's go over our categories. I hope our football player's coming back. I know they like to take frequent Gatorade baths. There he is. All right. It
sounded like you two are pretty friendly before we've had any first questions. There's not going to be any favoritism here, is there?
Well, I've been here all week. She knows me that way, I guess.
Any place I've been all week, they don't talk to me like that.
Well, he has the home advantage, but you know what? The visiting team can come up from behind. That's all the sports analogy I know. All right. We've got types of... I'm going to kill you. Types of rocks, apps on your phone, and siblings. Types of rocks, apps on your phone, and siblings. Tom, you are the lead and apparently my favorite, so you get to choose the first category.
I'll take types of rocks, please.
All right, types of rocks. And under the category types of rocks, the answer is boulder. Boulder. Yes, Tom?
What has taming alligators made me?
It's made you bolder. That's... I can't, actually, I can't tell who else is buzzing in. Please be clear and loud. Our firefighter, Jane.
Who is married to the boldess?
The boulder. I'm sorry, Tom, you were correct. Taming alligators has made you bolder. But feel free to ingest, firefighter Jane. Go ahead, Tom. You have types of rocks, apps on your phone, and siblings.
I'll take siblings.
Siblings, and the answer is Buffy and Jody. Buffy and Jody. If you're under 42. Who was that? Yes, Danny.
Buffy what are fakers that don't deserve to be there?
Buffy and Jody? I guess that's correct. Yes, very good. All right, you're on the board. Types of rocks, apps on your phone, and siblings. Danny, you can pick a category.
I get to pick again?
Yes.
Wow, this game has a lot of choices. Let's go with types of rocks.
Types of rocks, and the answer is pebble. Pebble. Yes, Jane.
What's an alternative to being stone?
Yes, just a little pebble. Very good. All right, you're on the board. Types of rocks, apps on your phone, or siblings.
Oh, whoa. I'd like to go with apps on a phone, please.
Apps on your phone. And the answer is TikTok. TikTok. Yes, alligator guy.
How do I teach patience to alligators?
TikTok. No, I'm sorry. That's
Peter
not correct.
Pan, man. Peter
Coach
Pan.
Danny, yes.
What's happening to the clock while you idiots are trying to figure out which way the route is?
Yes, he's angry, and that makes him correct. That's correct. You're in the lead. Apps on your phone, siblings, or types of rocks?
Let's go with apps on your phone.
Staying with apps on your phone. And the answer is, and don't make fun of me, I don't think this is a real thing, Twitcher? That's what I'm going with. Twitcher. Yes. Tom.
What is the name of my favorite alligator?
Is that true, Twitcher, because of his tail? That's cute. All right, now we know something about you. Very good.
I'll take siblings.
All right. Oh, siblings, that is our audio. Oh, that means that this answer about siblings is not in the form of a word or a phrase, but some sort of a sibling-related sound or sound effect. So I will go ahead and make that sound or sound effect, and it is... Yes, Tom.
What did Marie Osmond say to Donny Osmond when they bombed in Vegas?
Yes, along with the rest of the audience. That is correct. All right, we're back to words now.
Whatever it is, don't light it.
No, okay. I won't. You better maybe put that down, Jane, because we still got Final Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
Types of rocks, siblings, or apps on your phone?
Types of rocks, please.
Types of rocks. And the answer is landslide. Landslide. Yes, Dan?
How much did we beat that last crappy team by?
By a landslide. Yes, you did. And that is the end of regular Jeopardy. And now it is time for Final Jeopardy. Final Jeopardy. Right now, Tom is barely still in the lead, but it is anybody's game. Danny and Jane are close behind. I mean, the points are tripled. So our Final Jeopardy category is expensive things to eat. Expensive things to eat. And I forgot, does the audience come in with that answer? Oh, no, wait, I'm so confused. How do we do this? I do, okay. So as you write down your wait, I'm so confused.
The answer to that
I thought it was me, man.
Wait, do I give you the answer now? Oh, I do? Okay, so expensive things to eat, and the answer is caviar. Caviar. And while our contestants write their question to the answer caviar, join us in the Jeopardy song already in progress. La 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 la. Oh, the studio audience goes wild. All right, well, we're going to hear from everybody and see the category is expensive things to eat. Where the answer is caviar, starting at the end with our angry football coach. Danny, what is your question to the answer caviar?
How do you know you're paying your quarterback too much when you look at his lunch pail and find? Actually,
that may be correct. That's a strong answer. You're in the running. Let's move on to our firefighter, Jane. Jane, you still with us? You're very red. Very red.
Thanks, man. What do you call old fish ovary chum and sell it for a lot of money?
Technically, that is also correct. Another strong answer. It is neck and neck now, appropriate for our alligator hunter. All the pressure's on. Tom, the category is expensive things to eat. The answer is caviar.
What is the opposite of caviarant?
Yes, caviar. That's why you're our champion. And let's all give a big Jeopardy kiss to our audience. See you tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Good job, everyone.
Let's hear it for our cast. Denny, Tom, Jane, and Danny. It's Jeopardy. Good times. Always a good time in Jeopardy. We're going to play ABC Challenge next. This is going to be starring Todd, Stubbler, and Danny Roque. What we need from the studio audience, or the live chat YouTube audience, is a letter of the alphabet and a location. Go ahead and drop a letter and a location into the live chat there. And Todd and Danny Roque, are going to act out a scene, improvise a scene in which every subsequent line of dialogue starts with the next letter of the alphabet. Once they hit Z, they'll loop around and come on back until they've gone through all 62 letters of the alphabet. We're starting, thank you to Jeremy Kwok, on the letter Y. And the location is going to be a castle. a castle. The letter Y in a castle. Thank you, Diane and Nicole. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Todd and Danny.
Your knights are approaching the castle. Immediately we should be aware.
Zelda,
Yeah.
unless you want our knights to come in, you better have paychecks ready.
All right, I will search high and low to find these. What are these checks of pay that you speak?
Checks of pay. We present them to you later. Whoops. You keep going.
Bold choice, bold choices. Keep going. Checks of pay. I do not understand this. This lettering you're speaking of.
Don't you think those would be easier to carry instead of pieces of gold?
Everyone already carries gold. I think they're used to it by now. They work out. They're pretty strong. I want to make sure our castle is guarded. There are knights coming now.
Finding places to hide that gold is becoming more difficult.
Gold, yes, it's, well, hard to hide. I agree. Well, these checks you mentioned, is it like some sort of parchment, or what is this?
Here is an example.
I see. So, so you're saying you are going to give me money when I give you this parchment?
Just when you present it to me.
Knowledge of this type of thing, I have not. I just don't. I would love to help you, but I don't know.
Let me assure you, I have no problem being paid in gold.
My. Many times I find that the gold just seems to work. It's shiny, it's big, it's heavy. People like it. Don't you think so?
Never going to say no to it on my end.
Oh my, no. It is definitely something very good to have. Now we have the people approaching. Are the men ready?
Only if you've guaranteed them payment.
Payment. Well, I have most of the money. I could get it soonish. If I rush, if I go fast, if I go speedily, perhaps, maybe if I go speedily, I might be able to get something.
Quit your moaning. Either have the money or get ready to be swung by the neck.
Really now. Look, I'm going to have it soon. So why don't we do the battle now, and then I will get it later.
That doesn't sound like a good idea at all. These are mercenaries. They're not here on a mercy mission.
Understand this. I have a castle. I don't want it to burn down. I would like to battle these knights. They're a little distant, but they are coming. And I would like to get on that as soon as possible. What can we do to get this moving?
Very soon, you're going to have a lot less castle to worry about.
Why? Why do I out-hire service? Why don't I just have my own knights? I don't. Stupid. I'm stupid. I probably should just, I don't know, find some sort of musical instrument to work on instead.
If you stop talking. Xylophones are a terrible way to call the guard.
Well, that's true.
Will that be gold or check?
I'll write it on parchment and get that to you too sweet. Someday, eventually. Perhaps, if you're lucky.
I love it. Give it up for Todd Stubbler and Danny Roque with that ABC challenge.
Letters are hard in the right order.
Only when they're in the right order. Right. All right, we've reached the midpoint of our games here this evening. Thank you again so much, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't yet, please like the video on YouTube, share the link. We are, always at the midpoint, so the more the merrier. Let's get more people in here to share in the merriment. If you're enjoying the performance this evening, of course, the live stream is always free, but if you want to give a gift to the cast members who are here performing this evening, there's a really easy way to do that, and that is directly to their Venmo or PayPal tip jars, or right at the bottom of the Google chat is a little $sign. You can drop something in there. It is called the Super Chat, and if it comes in during the show, I will read whatever message you include with your Super Chat live on the show. If you're enjoying the show after it is live, you can Venmo at Vaudacity Network. Just put in the show notes which show it is for, and we'll be sure to split the tips with the entire cast. And we appreciate all of your support. Thank you, everybody, for being here for the past 2 years. And it's just been a pleasure to convene, converse, and congregate with all of you here virtually in the interweb. So I want to say thank you to Kelsey Blaine Gibson. She dropped in the super chat. She says, love this cast. We love you too, Kelsey. Thank you so much. And let's chat real quick before we finish the show out with the second half of the show here about what's coming up next on the Vaudacity Network. Of course, this week has been a banger because we're celebrating the 2-year anniversary. But this coming week, we've got shows too. How about Tuesday night at 7:30 every other Tuesday? David Benjamin brings you a show filled with live classical piano music and fresh puns. Dave Benjamin will be back Tuesday. He's in the chat. He's been serving up some good ones here tonight. But you can enjoy his piano music as well Tuesday night at 7:30. Every Wednesday night here on the network, David's lovely wife Amanda jumps in at 7:30 as well. This week she's doing jazz music. It's all about that jazz. She's playing all that jazz this Wednesday night. If you want to drop a request in to make it onto a random wheel, it's at amandasings.live, www.amandasings.live. Drop any jazz selection on the wheel. She may spin it and sing it Wednesday night. Every Thursday, Hunter Ackerman is here with his Love Cast. I saw him in the chat a little earlier, and this is going to be his 99th Love Cast. That's 100 Eve if you're doing math. 6 p.m. Thursday night, join us for that. And just love the regular shows that we have here on the network, and love the ones that pop up every now and again, just like this one. Love everyone for being here for this special episode of the Suggestion Box. Our next game is called New Choice. It's going to be played by myself, Jane Brucker, Danny Roque, and Todd is going to host it. What we need from people in the chat tonight is a relationship or an event. And then the players, Jane, myself, and Danny, are going to improvise a scene as Todd monitors the scene. If he hears something, he wants to hear a different choice, he's going to scream, "New choice!"
New choice!
He's going
Danny!
Scream it nice and loud.
What? I don't come in yet.
He comes in later.
I come in
We're
later.
just going to do that? Oh, I thought, yeah.
Oh, okay. As the scene goes, we're going to have to change our lines of dialogue and make it make sense with the scene. We got some good suggestions here. I like this one from Miss Amanda Benjamin, who does the show on Wednesday nights. As I just mentioned, she's got the Super Bowl It happened last month, and it's always a lot of fun. Here is...
It's probably fun if you know anything about football. Yeah, okay.
Who says you need to know anything about
I
football?
know my team
to
lost.
enjoy
That's all I know.
the Super Bowl. Here's New Choice.
As your lawyer, I think the whole, violent background that you have, I think is going to be a plus for any team that wants to hire you. I don't see that as a minus.
So you're saying the cats that I burned, the
New choice.
the seals that I clubbed,
New choice.
the children that I tortured aren't going to be an issue for me to find a new team because I'm that physically talented at football?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new age. It's a sign of masculinity, of power, to show you don't care about law or hurting people. It's all part of the game. Boom, boom, boom. It's a plus.
This is why I hired you. I'm not here for like moral gratuity or any of the accolades. I'm here for money, and I'm here to win a Super Bowl.
New choice.
I'm here for money, and I'm here to be remembered forever.
New choice.
I'm here for money, and I'm here to murder everyone close to me, and that might, depending on our relationship, include your family.
Oh, I think we can up the price then. I think 14 million for the first trimester.
New choice.
The first quadrester.
New choice.
I'm going to take quandrester. The first quandrester. Because our second quandrester isn't due for months yet.
Meet my first assistant. He's also my personal bodyguard. You didn't see him behind me because he's so good at blending into things. And if we don't get what we want, you're going to get what those seals got and what those kittens got and what those kids got. And I still need my Super Bowl ring. So take it away. His name is Benny. Benny, tell her what I want.
We want to make sure you're the first quadjester. Number one.
Okay, Benny.
Yes.
Benny, I like where you're coming from. I think
the court has plenty of court jesters. We need a quan jester.
New choice. New choice.
A mime. I like it.
Yeah, I require a mime for every press conference. I can't be bothered after a game. I need to
move your lips, right?
I need to sit in the corner and watch a mime tell all the reporters what I mean about the game.
Okay, so gentlemen,
I need a mime to stand on the podium and tell all the reporters about my innermost feelings and how much I love Sesame Street.
Okay, may I suggest puppets then? I think,
New choice.
We've got big mascots. You can just slip your arm right up there and move the mouth like that.
New choice.
Boy, you can just slip whatever you want up there and just start knocking people out. The more bloody, the better, the higher the salary you guys are going to get. Let's do it. Let's take off the furry mitts.
Benny, what do you think? I was thinking mimes. She's talking about puppets and mascots. See, that's how good he is.
Well, you know what?
Yep.
If she's going to do that to a mascot, you better get a release signed.
New choice.
If she's going to do that to a mascot, it's going to cut down on our commercial opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
New choice.
If she's going to do that to a mascot, she's going to need a lot more rubber gloves than they normally give us in a season.
Miss, are you good with rubber gloves?
I think rubber gloves are the way to go. This is a Super Bowl. I've been in the minor bowls and I've scrubbed around those rims with those rubber gloves on. I let you play the game. You do whatever the hell you do so beautifully, Benny, and I'll just scrub that bowl with
New choice.
I'll just scrub that big stadium full of crap just right into the season end of the team mascot football buzzwords, football snacks and contracts, football.
I think I really am into this relationship.
All right.
That's a new choice.
Uh-oh.
You guys are killing me.
It's all about the football. Love it.
Murdering children.
Wait, YouTube dropped our video? Wait, what?
Wait, what happened? Are we
He
on?
didn't say murdering.
Wait, why?
You still hear us out
He didn't say
there?
anything about murder.
We're still here.
We never had that in the same sentence.
Oh, new choice. All right, next up, let's play Dating Olympics. I believe, I'm not quite sure, but Todd, Jane, Denny, and Tom are going to play this. What we need from the audience tonight are common interests.
Still not over Jane's brain. I'm still not over Jane's brain. That was great, you guys. That was great. All the way around. Great calling. Great. That was hilarious.
A common interest that people would find to make them go on a date. The premise of the game is where we're watching two people in the middle of a date in progress. There's commentators, just like the Olympics. That's why it's called the Dating
Like
Olympics.
the Super Bowl.
Like the Super Bowl.
Contract puppets.
Sure.
Mimes.
Get your hand up there. It's fine.
Todd and Jane are on a date. And Denny and Tom are the commentators telling us all how it's going. And I'm going to just kind of hand it back to them after we get this common interest, which I'm going to grab from David Benjamin. And that is classic novels. The classic novels is the common interest. This is Dating Olympics.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dating Olympics. I'm Tony Canuzzi, and this is Dainty Beagle. And we're watching a date that doesn't seem to be going right. Right, Dainty?
Well, it started off awkwardly. There was a lot of when the roles came, and one. To be fair, nobody knew that Todd was allergic to raisins, and the swelling is starting to go down, but you can still sort of see it's hard for him to get the words out with his lips inflated that way. So that was awkward.
Well, Jane continues to make a lot of faux pas, things you really wouldn't say on a first date. Oh, they're ready to continue.
All right,
let's join them on this date.
Let me take a closer look. Oh my gosh. Whoa, your lips are so humongous.
Okay.
Yeah, they look okay. In fact, they look rather inviting. Should we change seats, or should I just sit on your face?
Oh, this is very interesting. This is an unexpected turn. Apparently, she likes the loose lips are sinking her ships. I'll tell you that. Let's just see if he can keep it together and doesn't ruin things by letting her see his intense need for female approval.
This reminds me of a passage from the latest Jane Austen I've been reading. That's very interesting. I think you find it very fascinating. This book, it was written a long time ago. There is sitting and things. I don't know about faces, but books. I just love it. So.
Sometimes his need for approval hides itself into bluster and professorial mannerisms that can drive women away.
All right, let me freeze the frame and back it up a little bit there. With him flipping through the books like that, I think his body language is really saying more than his mouth. Look at that. Look at the intense.
Oh, that's true. You can see his right hand holding the book, but look what his left hand's doing.
Very sensual, isn't it?
Slow-mo.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Books and so many.
I'm sorry. Just I do find Jane Austen to be a bit of a bore. I mean, it's if you don't mind, I could just fall asleep right smack on those lips of yours.
Oh my gosh, this isn't going well at all, is it?
She seems to be hell-bent to head straight for the bedroom, and he's taking a much more academic approach.
At least she's not quoting Moby Dick again. All right, let's
go.
go.
God.
Do you like dust jackets on books? I find them a little pretentious at times. How do you feel about that sort of jackets?
It's Ahab. It's a Ahab. Sorry. Uh, uh, sorry, I have just one quest, and when I look at you, I just think of that big giant white blowhole of yours, and I just can't. Oh,
I don't know. Dainty, I haven't seen this kind of behavior in a long time on the dating Olympics. It seems like neither of them are interested in each other at all.
Well, she seems very focused on his body, and he seems to be much more a man of intellect. Let's just check in one last time and see if there's any way that this date could. Oh, look, they're getting their fortune cookies. Maybe there'll be something in their fortune cookies that might save this date.
You know what's good with fortune cookies? More raisins. Right out of this bread.
I don't.
Why don't I just?
I'd rather not. I'd rather not do that.
Oh boy, he's gonna need an EpiPen. This is.
Yeah.
And there before your lips did swell, I say thee prithee, do kiss and tell.
Oh, now that's a surprise. That's rather reassuring. I mean, he doesn't like it, but she does.
Like it. Yeah, he doesn't like it. I'm getting the feeling that she would be interested in pretty much anybody to open up her covers, huh?
If you don't mind, I'm just going to open my fortune cookie. I'm fairly curious to see. Just let me hold on. I've got this little piece of paper here. See, 6, 5, 18, 26. Oh, that's the back.
Oh, do you do math too?
No.
I love math. It's really my passion. Am I sexy now? Sexy now?
No,
it's sexy now.
Let's see. There's a little phrase here, and it usually now my friends think it's funny if you read this little blurb and you add in bed at the end. It's supposedly kind of funny. So, sit on her face in bed.
Oh boy,
that's pretty
specific. There's hope for this date after all.
Yeah, there is hope. Well, join us again next time. I'm Tony Canuzzi, and this is Dainty Beagle, and we'll be back with more of Olympic dating.
Yes, a fortune cookie aphorism can change everything.
Coming up, a glimpse into their bedroom with Bucky the Elk.
I found, Paul, that many Chinese restaurants that serve fortune cookies at the end often start with raisin buns in the beginning. It's an unusual blending of cultures that's only to be found in certain LA eateries that I've gone to.
Get on a seat without raisin buns.
I think she knew that the raisins were aphrodisiac, and it got her straight to where she needed to go.
So.
Next up, we're going to play Superheroes. What we need from the audience is a big, crazy, unlikely event. Something like the world floods for 40 days with chocolate. Or, hey, guess what? We found out that cars were coming alive and trying to take over the world. Just a crazy, unlikely comic book-y event that you can drop in the chat. David Benjamin has been killing it in the chat tonight. He says it's raining men.
Stop encouraging that behavior.
That's so funny. That's good. And then Diana said it's raining food. It's like the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movie that my kids watched today. It's crazy. So keep them coming. Those crazy, unlikely events. Keep them dropping. We're all going to play this game. Nobody knows what superhero they're going to be. Jane is going to be the damsel in distress who has to deal with this thing happening and calling on help, and we're all just going to try and solve it together and see how we can just make a good thing occur out of. Oh, you guys in the chat, you're crazy. I love it. I love how crazy you are. I'm gonna go ahead and jump with. We're going to leap off with Kelsey Blaine Gibson's suggestion. The world is being taken over by unicorns. The world is being taken over by unicorns. This is Superheroes. And here's Jane.
Oh, my golly gosh jeepers. I thought that my wishing well coin was just going to bring me my favorite birthday treat. But instead, oh no, we're getting stampeded by a whole bunch of unicorns. Whoa, little sparks and rainbows are fluttering everywhere. Oh my God, it's going to kill this town. I better call on extremely contagious virus man or woman or girl or man.
Hi. I'm glad you called me. I'm sure I can help. I mean, I understand we're being run over by unicorns, but what's the point? I don't get it. Maybe if I could just get up into one of them close enough for one of these aphids to climb on.
Oh, golly jeepers, yes. Well, I just wish in every calamine dream that you could help us. Is there anything you can do?
Yes, I can flood the entire neighborhood with fleas.
Oh, with fleas?
Sure.
Sure, they're got good protection against unicorns because they hard shells as opposed to fluffy cotton love, which grow all over the unicorns.
The sparkle dust is almost choking out here.
And who would you call to help you with this mission? Please hurry.
I know who I will call. I will call, like you, Mr. or Mrs. Let me see. I will call Mr. Barks when he talks, man.
Boy, you came.
Yes.
Help us. We have unicorns that are just leaping rainbows all over the city.
Boo! What happened to Flea Man?
Wouldn't you like to know, you being kind of doggish? Help, hurry, they're coming. I can see all the little sparkly dust.
I will go quickly and try to herd them like my Australian Shepherd friends.
And watch the point.
I went really quickly. I'm super fast. It didn't work. They're not listening to my bark.
Heel, boy, heel.
I know who we can call.
Fetch them soon.
We should call describes everything like a romance novel author girl.
Oh my goodness, I was just at Chick-fil-A having a heaving breast spilling over a milky bun. The waiter caught my eye and I said, "No thanks, I don't need another napkin." And I wiped my mouth. Oh my gosh, unicorns are everywhere with their glistening horns like Thor's hammer in the sun. You know what? Maybe I can write such a terrible story about them. They'll be mortified and they'll have to leave. My prose will be so purple. Yes, you unicorns. Your heaving bosoms spread magic like Mother Earth spreads her legs to expel. No, this is terrible. They're giving me bad reviews. This isn't even working.
You better be careful how you mount those unicorns, romance novel woman. You're mounting them in the wrong place. Stop them.
Well, you know what? We hated each other at first, but now we kind of love each other. But this is too much for me. I'm going to call my friend, man who says everything like he's alone singing in the shower with a terrible voice, man.
Hello, it's me. What's the problem?
Hurry up in there. We've got a stampede of unicorns coming, and Romance Lady isn't helping any.
Oh, well, it's not a beautiful morning. Oh, not a beautiful day. I know what I'll do. I'll launch into my medley from Evita. That always calms unicorns. Don't cry for me, you unicorns. Oh no, they're getting more ferocious. That just doesn't work.
Put that reverb point your reverb down the street where they have come and are just about to trample us.
Yeah, they're surrounding us. There's only one person who could save us now, and that's Pigeon Boy. Pigeon Boy, come and help us. Yes.
Here's some bread. Hurry. Go get them.
Look at his blocks. Look at his blocks.
I think I know what to do. I think I know. I think I know what to do.
What? What are you gonna do, Pigeon Boy?
Virus man, put your virus right towards them. Full power. Blow up.
Who can help us? Who?
Barksman. Bark as loud as you can. Bark the virus right in their face. Bark. Romance novel woman.
Yes, love of
Bark
my life.
fighting pros and put them to sleep.
The dark and stormy night. The moon was full. Yes, it's working.
Man alone with a terrible voice.
Yeah.
Sing at the top of your lungs and drive them from the scene. Whoop.
Some enchanted unicorn. You may see him laughing.
All together.
You may
Participating.
It's cuckoo, Pigeon Man. It's cuckoo, but it might work.
Keep them away from the drugstore. That will get them away.
He is so
And
cool.
itching and scratching.
And we all lived happily ever after on the mansion that turned out to be my own cousin's.
Wow, that was really rich.
Crisis averted. Thank you, superheroes.
Man.
All right, we're gonna
Vicious unicorns.
end the show tonight with a little party quirks. What we need is for Denny not to look at the chat anymore. Denny, do not look at the chat anymore.
Not looking.
But we need somebody to be able to text her or message
Yes,
her.
I was going to say,
I
I'm
can,
not
I
going to look at
can.
the text. I am only going to look at my
I'll text her.
text, not the chat. Okay, bye.
Phone text. Okay. All right. So Denny is hosting a party. We need from the audience. We need any fictional characters or crazy or crazy quirks for somebody, like they have fleas or
Or
they
the spine is made of ice cream.
they just lost their hearing. Spine is made of ice cream.
You said crazy.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Isn't it
Fictional
crazy?
characters, non-fictional
Could happen.
characters. And
She's really good at this, so we have to make these hard. She
yeah,
does this
I mean that's the thing. That's just like have a chance to have fun and play without her like immediately recognizing what
Don't
you
worry,
want.
we'll fix that end of it.
Mhm.
Doing hard, not impossible for the poor girl.
No,
We'll give clues that drop it a little bit at a time.
of course.
We're Hansel and Gretel in it.
And say children, or we get muted.
I love this one from Christy Davila. She says there's a leprechaun, and I think the leprechaun is probably Todd Stubbler. Todd Stubbler's the leprechaun. We've got from some good ones in here. From Dave Hill. This is going to be fun. I'm going to give this one to Tom Carrozza. It's a waffle inspector.
Waffle inspector.
Waffle inspector. Love it. Jane Brucker is going to be perfect at this one. From David Benjamin. Houdini on a bad day. Houdini on a bad or a bad Houdini, bad escape artist. We'll see like how good she gets with it. And Danny disappeared. Danny, are you around? Did I give you one?
No, I'm always listening. I don't have one yet.
Oh, okay. So Danny is going to be someone who from Kathy B never wears shoes. You're just always barefoot. You don't believe in shoes. Don't wear shoes.
Who does?
It's fine. And I'll grab this one from Diana. She says a web show, a live stream. I'll do that one. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump back in before we text Denny, and let's review who we are. I remember Danny doesn't wear shoes, doesn't believe in shoes. Todd is a leprechaun. Jane is Houdini on a bad day. Tom was waffle inspector, and I am a internet show. I'm a web show. With that,
all right, I'm texting her now.
We can all turn our cameras off, and here we go.
I don't know where she is. I texted her.
Oh, I am so excited to have a 1 week after Purim / St. Patty's Day / slightly after the Super Bowl party. There's something for everyone. I think Jane knows a lot about Purim, so she'll be happy.
Denny, welcome to your party.
I'm so excited, Paul.
We are setting up this virtual space for you this evening for you to entertain and invite guests in. And tell me, what are you celebrating tonight?
Oh, well, I was just talking to myself. I was so excited. It's a week after Purim / St. Patty's Day / sometime after the Super Bowl. So, you know, there's something for everyone.
Everybody here in the chat is so excited to watch you. I see live comments coming in from people around the globe. Thumbs up. There's just all kinds of emojis. Everyone is excited to watch you enjoy this party. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Denny's party.
Woo! Okay, so let's see. Wow, I have a lot of guests here already, and I haven't even described my Purim festivities. Well, let's see. Here's someone. Hey, come on in. Come on in. You're the first one. Welcome.
Hi.
And
Hello.
shalom and luck of the Irish.
Thank you very much. This is great. Plus, I love you. You have such a beautiful plush carpet. I can see from the doorway here even.
Well, I know you do carpet cleaning in your spare time, so I want you to know I just had it clean. If that's what you're thinking. Yeah. Well, come on in and enjoy it.
The carpet? Yes, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, well, I know you've sold vacuums in your day, but you know, honestly, this it's just been professionally cleaned, so.
Well, sometimes I go places and the second you walk in, you can tell their floor is hard and rocky, and it's not going to be a comfortable evening. This is terrible.
Well, you're very sensitive feet. That must be difficult for you when you get tickled, huh?
Well, that does happen to me a lot. People have no respect. If you're not wearing a hat, I don't walk by and slap you in the head.
Well, I appreciate that. I am wearing my St. Patrick's Day hat, but I'm going to put on my football helmet later, and then a giant Hummintashen for my people. So yeah, make yourself at home. Get something to eat or drink. I've got a green kosher beer, and which I try to encompass everything.
Whatever you have close nearby is going to be great for now. Thank you.
Okay. Well, someone else is at the door. Excuse me. Hey, how are you?
I've come to check on your crevices.
Oh gosh, you know what? I know that you have your exterminator hat on tonight, literally, but I just want you here as a friend. I don't need you inspecting anything.
You know, there's always some really, really good nooks and crannies that I have to check out when I'm at your place.
You know what? Do you always have to take your job as an English muffin baker with you everywhere you go? Can you just come and eat what I have and just let it go?
No. You know, I just thought maybe, I could put a piece of fried chicken on it.
You want to put a piece of fried chicken on my nook and cranny? Yeah, you should meet my friend Jane. She's very literary. I think she'd like you. Well, listen, I have fried chicken in the kitchen, and you should go talk. Yeah, there's a guy in there with sensitive feet. You should go talk to him.
I would love to.
You might hit it off.
Well.
And listen, it's a real sausage fest. Let me see if any of my girlfriends have come. Excuse me. Hey, come in. Hello.
Oh, no. You don't have to open it. I can open it.
No,
I can open it. This, by the way, the holiday punch is the Purim punch. Oy, Gewalt, is that the wish?
I knew you'd like it. So listen, I know you're crazy about parties, so I invited you here. Listen, Houdini Witsky, you don't have to make such a big deal. Just come on in. It's okay. Come on in.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Can I take your coat?
If you could just get. I'll get it. No, if you could just, I'm going to go lock myself in the bathroom. Forget
it. She seemed a little flaky, but I like that.
Yes, I guess she's gone, huh? She's
flaky.
Gone.
She's very flaky.
Yes, you guessed it.
Okay, well, someone's here. Hey.
Hi, everybody out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know that so many people out there are getting ready for bed. So here's a little lullaby. Been awake for a while now. You got me feeling like a child now.
Always bring that guitar, don't you?
Every time I see, every time we do this,
your name escapes me, even though I invited you to my party. I know. I like your hair though, because you have that girl hair. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Don't you? Yeah, looks good. No, and so listen. Anything else you want to tell me about yourself? You like St. Patty's Day?
Well, I'm happy to celebrate whatever you would like to celebrate. I'm glad that I don't have to be there with you. I'm happy to be here. And thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, listen, it's a March party, April Lavigne. Hang on, I have another guest. I thank you for joining us on Zoom. Oh no, it's you again.
Hi, yes.
Yeah.
I've been noticing as people come in, there have been a lot of cool shirts and cool pants and cool hats, stuff like that. But it's weird. Most parties I go to, they play music. How come there's no music? I mean,
there was just some music here. I think
that music.
Oh wow. Well, you know what? You're just mad because you're.
I meant something you could dance to. Music.
All right. Well, we'll put something on soon. There's another guest here. Hello. Hey. Hi. How are you?
Hey, how's it going? It's nice to be here. Is this the St. Patrick's Jewish party?
Yes, it is, and I'm so glad a leprechaun has arrived. That's amazing.
Oh, it's so nice to be here. My name is Michael O'Shaughnessy Abramowitz. Decided to hang out.
Well, thank you. You hang out as long as you like. Thank you for. Oh, I think you're getting a phone call. Was that it? He was a leprechaun.
I noticed that you were really stacked.
Yeah, you're a little creepy. I'm starting to rethink inviting you. No offense. I know that you like my nooks and crannies. You like to play Jenga a lot, and you like to, your job is checking the cement and putting caulking and stuff. I
happen to know also that you earn a lot of dough.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, as a baker, I guess that would be something you would know a lot about. And did you bring the Hamantaschen?
Well, nothing, but I just seem to be dripping. I mean, with sweat, I'm dripping.
Yeah. You're a real interesting guy. What happened to the musician? It's kind of creepy being alone with you, frankly.
I like it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, the other guy wanted some music. If you could oblige, that would be great because he's getting a little rude.
You must have clicked on the wrong link. Now, in order to correctly apply this, you want to make sure you just get in there on the top. You want to spread it around. This is a gloss. It's not a lipstick. So, ladies, if you're feeling thirsty, you want to get ready for your day and you're just so excited. This is something I would definitely recommend. This is from MAC. And MAC makes this. It's, as I mentioned, the color is a cherry Rubenstein. And, I'm here, #Polly, ready to help you with everyday tips. Thank you, everybody, for all the hearts in the chat. I love it. And I just love being able to, hang with my girls and give you all the latest and the greatest.
Well, I want to apologize. I thought this party was about me, but apparently it's about you two.
I would like to take both of you out for brunch sometime.
Okay.
You don't like my live stream? Is that it? You just want you don't appreciate my live stream? I
do. It's delicious.
All right, listen, don't feel too bad. I like brunch. You are an itsy bitsy spider, so I guess you want to get into all those crevices. Yes, you're back. Did you? So you didn't like the music? Did you like the makeup tutorial? Or there's tons of stuff out there for you. Really, I can't hear you.
It was kind of cool. That was all right. Plus, I saw you had a recording of the Winter Olympics going, which was interesting to me. Except I don't know how people do that skiing thing. Well, how do they hold on to those skis?
How do you hold on to them?
Yeah, how do they do that?
You put your feet in the skis and then you hold the poles.
Straight onto the skis like that?
Well, you got to put
your toes, grab them?
No. Oh, you know what? Your problem is you're not wearing any shoes. You got to put shoes on.
No way.
You need shoes and socks.
Nobody needs shoes and socks.
Boots. Get out of here, you stinky hippie. Get out of here with your patchouli. Well, it's just you and me, creepy. So
For now, at least, I know I'm supposed to feel awful, but I don't.
Right, because you're a murderous cadaver risen from the dead, and you're just
no. I just like sweet things like you.
Oh, you know what? You're the wicked witch that ate Hansel and Gretel, and
No. I just want to have a nice sweet brunch with you because you're stacked.
you're a pancake freak, and you love.
I feel breakfast. Awful about it. You're so close, but I feel awful about it.
You like Middle Eastern falafel, and you are a diabetic breakfast hound, and you can't have syrup, and it's so sad.
Oh, syrup is a very big part of it. That's where the dripping comes in. I like the dripping of the.
Mrs. Butterworth, are you just crashing my party?
I'm not. Ooh, I could go through the whole pile, probably.
Love pancakes so much. Oh, you love waffles.
Yeah.
What a weird bunch of friends I have. A bunch of weirdos.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that gave the suggestions.
Give it up for Denny Seigel. That was a fun party.
Great, guys.
Very funny. The lipstick was a great idea, Paul.
That was very nice, Paul.
Get away from the music. That was great.
I gotta say thank you to Christine Johnson. Christine in the super chat. She says, thank you so much. I needed this, with a very generous drop in the tip jar for the whole entire cast. Thank you, Christine.
Tell us about the cruise that I can't go on. But
we're leaving in about 12 days, April 1st. No, it's not a joke. Polly's Picnic 97 is happening on a cruise ship with so many friends that are going to be there. If you haven't yet and you want to come, it's a 3-night thing. April 1st, we come back on the 4th. Goes down to Ensenada, comes back. We have a 3-hour Polly's Picnic somewhere along the way. And hopefully it's the first of many, and we can get Tom Carrozza and Gene Brucker and Denny Seigel and Todd Stubbler on one in the future. But we got a cast of characters ready to sing music and play games, improv games, and just hang out with everybody on a floating mass in the ocean for 3 days.
It's going to be so great.
April 1st will now be known as April Cruise Day.
Good one, Dan.
But today, I am just so grateful to be here with everybody in the audience and with Denny Seigel, with Todd Stubbler. Danny Roque is somewhere. There he is. Jane Brucker. Tom Carrozza. And thank you to Jeremy Kwok, who just dropped in the super chat. Rolling on the floor laughing avocado. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Again, if you're watching the show after the fact, you want to thank your performers, just go ahead and drop into @Vaudacity Network on the Venmos and just mention what show it's for. I'll make sure it gets split amongst. And there's Jeremy with another tip. Thank you. He wasn't done yet. He started, but he was not done. Another generous tip. Thank you so much.
So I can thank them personally.
And yes, absolutely. And here are the individual cast Venmos and PayPals. If there's somebody you came here specifically to support or somebody knocked your socks off tonight, easy way to say thank you. And hopefully we can all get back together soon. What were you saying, Danny Roque?
I said, I hope some of these folks are going on the cruise so I can thank them live and in person.
Yeah, absolutely.
For all their support and watching and tipping and watching at least. I mean, it's all great. We appreciate it. Like I say, for me, this has been like therapy, these sessions.
I think for a lot of us, it has. A lot of us, it has. Jane, what were you saying?
When you said after the fact, it sounds like that could be the germ of a new form. After the fact.
After the fact.
Write it down.
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious. Like you do something and then you have to find out what happened that like led up
or
to
something, or just, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It could happen.
And if you are watching this after the fact and you laughed and you had a great time and you want to find more entertainment after the fact, guess what? There are 46 other episodes of this show waiting for you to watch them right here on YouTube. So just go ahead and go through our playlist, and the suggestion box never disappoints. I gotta say thank you to Christy Davila. Christy says, good job with a thumb up. Or the Shibu Inu in a suit or a karate suit with a thumb up. I love it. Thank you so much. And we love you all just unbelievably and just unfathomably from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for being here with us.
Craig Jackman.
You have for Craig Jackman behind the scenes.
Thank you, Craig.
Hey!
Our social media team, Dari, Christina, and Heather. Thank you guys so much. We hope to see y'all. Maybe we'll have another suggestion box next month.
And Mahatma Carganilla.
Stop.
Yay!
Love y'all. Have a great night, everybody.